Why, hello there. We have been busy mining, as you can see. We have been digging out our cistern area around our little temporary storage area. We've actually dug out quite a lot. It helps with the beacon. We are on a mission today. We need a bell for our village. Um, so we're gonna go get one. Probably gonna take a horse. Might as well put some armor on our horse. Let's get this and let's grab a boat just in case we need it. Is that the only lead we have? Probably. Oh no, we have one more. I was gonna say we used up a bunch. We still have plenty of stuff. Oh yes, let's take our spyglass. Aha. Very good. All right. So we need a trusty steed. Um, I know I have, of course, the one up in the village, but let's see if we can grab another one really quick. So I know the bell in that village is already gone, so we're gonna have to go find a new village. Looks like I need to cull the herd down here. They're getting thick. um, so do we want to take a boat and look for a village? Why not? Let's take a boat. All right, let's go this way out towards the ocean. Why not? Um, I know there's a village on the other side of spawn, almost right behind me, but it's quite a ways on the other side of the big mountains. Of course, there's that village. There's the ice villages way over there, but maybe we'll find something, over here along the ocean area. And this will give us a little bit something different. Look at that, the grandeur of our city slowly rising. It is not just towers on the walls, but lots of different buildings as well. Ah, it's looking great. So, off we go. So I was thinking, we can have a little dock area and larger ships could come in from the ocean. The only issue is that little area behind me and this area, a little thin. We may need to widen this out. Now the river on this side is nice and wide, so maybe the docks will be on the other side where the skyport is too, and then below the skyport along the river is the docks for larger ships potentially. I don't know. Maybe. But yes, so let's pop over here to the ocean. Hello, some bumblebees. They're over there. Oh, there's the hive. All right, not that we need more. We've got plenty, and our honey production is through the roof. We need to, now that we've dug out that area, we need to get more copper laid out and slowly transforming into our desired tints so that we can wax it. All right, well, let's see what we got over here. A little bit of adventure, a little bit different from what we've been doing. I know a lot of this area here has probably been explored, like in our first few episodes. We made a big circle going around before we came back to spawn and decided to build near where we're at. Let me see. Ice biomes, swamps. I have no idea where a village is. I could open up a map and check. But that's okay. Maybe we'll find some shipwrecks, some, ruined portals out here that we have not explored, and see what we can take back to our city, some fancy stuff to display in our buildings. Put on a cart, like a trader from afar, bringing in exotic items like corals. Potential. Yes, potentially. We need to build an ice house. Wait, not a house made out of ice, but an ice house was originally something that, what would happen is they would go up into the high mountains. They would collect, from a lake usually, huge chunks of ice, haul them down to the village, store them in underground sod covered cellars, and it would keep kind of like a refrigerator. It would keep everything nice and cool for you. during the long summer months of the rest of the season, you know, and so you could store items that way. Of course, most typically you salted your meats and you dried your meats, and same thing with some vegetables and fruits. And not seeing any villages or shipwrecks or ruined portals or nothing at all. Wow. Maybe we went the wrong direction. Got some mushrooms. Not sure what I would do with them. Not sure at all what I would do with them. They don't quite fit into the village, although we could make, with the white stems or the brown stems, walls? That, I mean, that could be something. Will a silk touch pick collect it? Yeah. I mean, it could be a wall type material, right? Maybe. I don't think I'm going to collect a lot of it right now. Is this the brown one? Yeah, the brown one. Might as well collect a few just to see. Obviously, the red really doesn't go, but the brown mushroom and the white stem, maybe a future building wall type. That could be a potential, right? Because, you know, maybe we'll keep a couple on us, and if we like it, we've got a roofed forest much closer than this. Looks like we're running out of water. Looks like there's more over there. We could have went that direction on the ocean. So let's pop out of our boat here. Take it with us. And let's see what we can find out here. In fact, let's just come up here. Maybe we can spot a village from the top of this little hill or something. Or big hill. A little bit larger than a little one, but that's okay. That means better view. Maybe we can see something. Potentially. And maybe not. Ooh, almost fell in a hole. Village. Village. I am seeing no villages anywhere. And just a sheer drop. Alrighty, well, let's make our way down, shall we? Hello, baby piggy. The good thing is if we get out of here, we can just slash home bed and get back to Skytown. Nice and easy. Kind of watch for emeralds too in the high areas. Is this a gravel biome over here? Well, well, maybe. It's not very big if it is, unless this entire hill is covered, but it doesn't look like it. It's just a small little area. I always like to take note of, oh no, it is a gravel biome. Look, this whole mountain is made of gravel over here. Cool. What? Oh, that's just the sunlight. I was wondering, what in the world is that? But no, this is a gravel biome. Good. I always like to take note of where gravel biomes are, because there's only two places you can get lots of gravel. You know, either the nether, because you can find areas in the find areas in the nether where you can get lots of gravel, as well as in these gravel biomes. So that way, you know, concrete production. So this is good. It's over here, not too far from Skytown. It is getting dark. Well, I am going to pause the video and continue traveling, and if I find some interesting things, I will come back. Plus, I need to go get a drink of water. So, be right back. Enjoy the sunset here. That's beautiful. Welcome back. I have spotted... We've covered some ice. I have spotted a portal ruin. Let's see what's there. We need fire charges, right? So that we can celebrate. Wow, this doesn't have much in it. But it has some iron bars and some stone. Suppose if I dig down, I'm gonna find lava. Is there any chest? Did somebody already come and get this, maybe? Isn't there always supposed to be a chest? There it is. Better be something good. Well, there's a golden apple. That's something. Alright. We'll take it all. Our trip is not for nothing. We have collected a few items. It looks like we may have found another ocean area, potentially. Maybe? I don't know. We've been kind of traveling the same direction as the sunset, so west. Kind of just see what we might find over... Oh, look, a village! Aha! I thought I was going to have to pause the video again. Cool. This means we can get a bell. This village actually looks large, or there's two villages. I mean, look, there's houses clear over there. There has to be two villages. Can't be just one. If so, then, wow. This is a massive... It's gonna rain, huh? Alright. Oh, cool. All kinds of supplies. We'll use these. They're expensive to make. We're collecting all the goods just simply because we can use it in Skytown, and it just means less for us to build or to do. All right. More hay bales. That's always good. Sorry, village. Skytown has declared war on you. You must pay tribute, or we'll obliterate your entire village with our sky ships, our airships. Yes. We will fly over your city and drop TNT all over your village if you don't comply. So we're just going to take your tribute for this year. Plenty of hay and wheat. That is good. Skytown appreciates your donation. And anything else of value. So we will be coming by each house and collecting tribute. Alright, let's see what the local... You are... I don't know how you're doing. Alright, we got another one. Cool. Oops. We fell in a hole. Alright. Let's see what else they have for tribute around here, right? Aha! Very good. Why, oh. Really? We have too much junk already. Oh! That's sad. Well, I guess we go back home and empty our inventory. If we can find a chest with space. That's, yeah. I think we need to put down more chests. Oh boy. More chests. Hey, we need our boat. You can't have our boat. I guess since we're not collecting animals, we're too far away, we can leave that stuff. Alright, cool. Let's go back. We gotta collect the rest of our tribute. Flowers. Won't collect the beds, they just take too much space. We don't have a wool farm, but we do have sheep wandering all over that we keep harvesting for wool. We'll take you, and you. We need more of you, why not? We got our Silk Touch pick here, we might as well take you. Thank you, sir, for your donation. Appreciate it. Skytown will not destroy you. Oh, you have a guard, huh? Well, good thing he doesn't see what we're doing, right? He's not a very good guard, or else he realizes that, you know, we're just too powerful, and so, you know, he's gonna let us just take everything in the village. Yep, sorry guys. Librarian? I was gonna say, if you had mending for real cheap, I was gonna be upset. Take your bookshelves. All of this can furnish my buildings. Yep. Cool, cool. You guys don't need it anyways, right? I mean, what are you gonna do with this stuff? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, more wheat. Cool. We can use more wheat. We gotta put wheat in our docks, barges, skyships, farms, you name it. We've been using our own, but let's use the villages. This village. It's donation. Oh yeah, don't forget, we gotta get the bell. I think I walked past it. We're gonna have quite a lot because there's this village plus the other one, so this trip has been beneficial. Will have accomplished everything we need to and end up, I think, with 2 bells. Probably. Alright, let's take a look. What else we got? Oh, more wheat. Lots of wheat. Don't know how you got all this wheat. You don't even have any wheat fields. Maybe they did the same thing. You know, they threatened someone else, stole it, and now I'm just taking it from them. Alright, you guys don't mind if I look through your homes and find valuable items, do you? Not at all, yes. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright, what's this one? This one's got a chest in it. It's a big house. A book, some apples, and bread. Well, it's not the best, but we'll take it. We're not going to complain, right? Doesn't do any good to complain anyways. Okay, so I would take your cows, but you may keep them. It is too far. I will, however, take your bell. Got it. Alright, let's go up on the hill. Look at these last buildings. Anything? Nothing. This one will have something in it, I'm sure. Ah, blast furnace. You didn't need that, did ya? Smooth stone. Great, I don't have to smelt it myself. Perfect. More wheat. Alright. Cool. I don't think there's anything in this one. Just a sleeping villager who's trapped, can never get out. But this one should have something. It's a 2-story. Ah! More smooth stone and another blast furnace. We have not set up a blast. Ooh, brick. I'll take the brick. Take that too. Alright, let's see. So we've pretty much devastated this village. And there's another village over here. We might as well, you know, take advantage of it. During the night, we shall raid the village. They will never know what hit them. It wasn't that creeper. We still have inventory space, so it's okay. And this will give us 2 bells. Yeah, that's what I thought this was a second village, because if it was the same village, then it would be like insanely huge. Never seen a village that big. What do we got? Nothing here. More cows. Just looking around. What's this house got in it? Something, I'm sure. A bed, a chest. Why, thank you for your emeralds. Sorry, no Christmas for you. Oh, look, he's looking, going, where'd my Christmas presents go? I should feel guilty, but I don't. Look, there's even a zombie here for you. That's it. You take care of him. We'll take your wheat. Hey. Hey now. This is not acceptable. That, your guard, the village guard, did not do his job. Therefore, I will definitely leave you with nothing. I will take everything. You treat me like that. Ah, the wheat inside your house. Yes, I will take it all. Thank you. You didn't need this stuff. Yep, I know. I stole your chest. No Christmas for you. You know, that's what you get. You try... Oh, you're going to shut the door on me, huh? Wow. If you had something of value, I would take it. But you don't. I'd take your kitty cats, too. But I got my own. Alright, let's come over to this side. This is a big, fancy house. What do you got in here? Anything? Nothing. You're worthless. And this one here, nothing. And I think this is the last one. Yeah. Alright, well, don't look at me like that. No Christmas for you. I got beat up by a zombie in your village. You should feel, you know, concerned and guilty. A visitor came to your village and he got beat up. Oh, more wheat. Ah, trying to hide it from me, huh? Alright, look at that. That's a nice tribute. Pretty good. Could be better. Pretty good. Alright. Well, with that, that means we can go back. Welcome to Skytown. It's invisible. And we can go up. We need to create some underground fast travel to get around our Skytown. Because we come out up here, you know, we do have another path on this side, but we haven't put the stairs on it, but it still only comes out right here in that hole. And we have all of this. Skytown's actually going to be quite large. Alright, so we set up a place for a bell. So we're going to put a bell over here in the square. Right here. It's in the middle of a little pond. Not sure if that's the best place for it, but ta-da! Awesome. Perfect. All right. Well, that does some exploration, some fun things. We've got our wonderful village here, our town. It's got its own bell, so we should get some spawns here soon of iron golems. I'm just hoping they don't spawn inside the buildings, but you never know. But oh well. In our next episode, we're going to continue building out some more areas. We've got a butchery. We need some workshops, other things happening. So we're going to be doing lots. So we shall see you in the next episode, everybody. Thanks you for joining me.